Hello, I'll be presenting Like Solutions Data Analysis AI Agent Service, VODA. We operate two main plans, a personal plan and a business plan. I'll walk you through the demo based on the business plan, which has the most intensive feature set. First, the user logs in using a company code, ID, and password registered in advance, which brings up our main page. Users then go through a preparation process before running an analysis. The first step is connecting the dataset they want to work with. They can either connect the database directly or simply upload a CSV or Excel file. This brings them to the second step, the scan stage. Here, users can preview what the data looks like, and the AI scans the structure of the dataset. The AI automatically fills in a description of what the dataset is about, what domain it belongs to, and what each row represents. It also fills in what each column means and what data type it is. At this stage, on top of the AI's default input, the user adds their own descriptions, which is how domain knowledge gets injected into the dataset. Context like what situation the data comes from and how each column is actually used within that domain. This is what sets us apart from a general purpose LLM, which only applies a generic, non-domain specific knowledge. A second difference shows up in the next step. We have users input definitions and KPIs that are unique to their company. This is built specifically to enable more accurate analysis. The final step is setting up data relationships, predefining how multiple datasets relate to each other, so users can later ask questions that span across datasets. Once all of this setup is complete, the data goes through our automated analysis pipeline. It runs entirely without relying on an LLM. Instead, it goes through a statistical analysis automation logic built by two statistic majors on our team, which extracts the most meaningful insights. We support basic correlation analysis, time series analysis, segmentation analysis, and causal analysis, essentially the full range of statistical analysis that most companies would want to ask about. For any analysis result, users can drag over it to ask a question about it, or simply just open a new window and ask whatever they want. We've made sure the agent can handle any kind of data-related question, whether it's a question about the data itself, a request for further analysis, or a request for the underlying code or query used to produce any analysis. We've also built a dashboard where users can pin results, whether from an earlier analysis or from a conversation with the agent, and monitor them over time. Going forward, we're working on making the dashboard even more sophisticated, so that not just data professionals, but C-level executives and marketers can use these results directly in decision making by presenting them in business-friendly language. That concludes the demo. Thank you.